Well, hello, my YouTube family. 2 down, 3 more to go. Oh, and what a day it was. I thought Alpha was coming back today. No, she's coming back tomorrow, which meant that the other one was left on her own. So, come to find out, remember I told you yesterday that now I'm in charge of one of the sheets and sheets that have to come in. Yeah. Come to find out that the other one spilt the beans on her own damn self, stating that she effed up, and that's the reason why I'm in charge of this particular sheet now. Okay. So my toes were on top of my toes today, and a couple of people came in and they had to go in the back. They filled out the sheet. No. Signed it. The temperature was on top of the right-hand corner. Went into her office. Knocker. There are 2 people that need to go in the back for a test of whatever, and here are their sheets. Their temperatures are such and such and so, and no on both. Okay, Nancy, you can put it in the file outside my office. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this all the time, people. Every single time somebody needs to go in the back, somebody needs to go in the, oh, you doing this again? Somebody needs to go in the back. So, then there was, remember the girl I told you yesterday that one of the nurses threw out? She came back with her sister. The drama never ceases at this job, I'm telling you. She came back with her sister. And they had it out with Queen of Darkness. But Queen of Darkness, being the ice queen that she is, explained the situation to her and said that the next time you come in for, whatever this was that she was coming in for originally, we'll have a discussion about it. And the other woman was like, no, we're going to have a discussion about it now. She wasn't black. She was like Russian or something. She had a bit of an accent. And the one who's talking was the one who was kicked out. The other sister seems to be of the more level-minded, level-headed. And she said, you're going to have to excuse my sister. She gets very excited. And the other sister jumped in. You don't have to talk for me. I can speak the perfect English. And I'm telling you right now that this woman right here, she was pointing to Queen of Darkness. This woman is racist. This is a racist agency. And the whole situation is racist. Why was I the only one? Queen of Darkness let her go on. And it was drama up the waz. I looked up and kept doing my work, and looked up again and kept doing my work. And Queen of Darkness said, I said what I said, and she turned and she walked back into her office. So those two, the 2 sisters, chatted it up loud and whatever, and then they walked out. Like about 5 or 7 minutes later, here comes Queen of Darkness. Well, Nancy, where are they? I said, where are who? The women that I was talking to. I said, they left. And she's giving me a look like, how dare you let them leave? Bitch, you didn't tell me to keep them here. And she knew damn well she was in the wrong. Don't you know that I got up to go, and now it's time for me to go to lunch. And the other one is covering for me. So I went, I do my usual routine. I go to the bathroom, and then I was heading to the bathroom. Nancy, I turned and I looked it up. Did they ever come back? I said, no. Where did they go? I said, they left. And I said it just like that because I told you already, they left. And I turned and I went right into the bathroom. Bitch, you didn't tell me to hold them there. You didn't tell me, don't let them leave. You did no such thing. She knew she was in the wrong, because later in the afternoon at around, I'd say about 3:30, the payroll department and her and soldier number one went and had a meeting in the back. I left, they were still back there. Thank you, Jesus. But I had found this morning that I've never really named her anything because we don't really talk about her that much. The extra one in the payroll department, she's an extra one. She had been acting real quiet, and like normally she's like, you know, happy Tuesday, Nancy, and she'll talk, and she was this way all day. But it's not one of those I just don't feel like talking to anybody. It was, I've got something to say, but I'm keeping it to myself. You know, that kind of silence. So I guess the meeting had something to do with that situation. I may or may not find out what that situation is, depending on who wants to talk about it and who doesn't. All I know is they were still in that meeting when it was 5:00. I said, clickety click on my computer, I'm out. I'm not getting involved in that situation. I don't need a situation to get involved in, okay? It's enough dealing with Queen of Darkness and her sidekick daughter, if it is her daughter, because I like to call her daughter, soldier number one. It's enough. I don't need any added stress, any added problems. The drama of this morning, that's all I needed. Just as long as it don't have to do with me, I'm good. I'm good. Then, after the drama of this morning, before it was time for her to come and cover for me, the other one called on the phone and she said, did they go? And I said, yeah, they left. What was it about? I said, I don't know. Nancy, I said, I mind my business. That's how I try to stay out of trouble. I mind my own business. I was doing work up here. They were talking. They were yelling. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't know what it was about. Okay. She's like, all right, fine. I'll be up in a minute, meaning that it was time for her to cover for me. Bitch, I'm not the one. If y'all want to gossip, my gossiping days and age is over. I go to my desk, do my work, and then I leave at 5:00. That is it. I go to lunch whenever they cover for me. I go to lunch, and then I come back to my desk, and then I leave at 5:00. That's how you stay out of trouble. You do the work. You don't gossip. You don't listen to the gossip. You don't participate in the gossip. No. You want to talk? I listen. I won't be rude. But if you expect me to expound on your gossiping, you picked the wrong one, boo-boo. Not me. No, I don't do that anymore. In my 20s, you know, when you young and stupid and foolish, you could kiki with all of them. I've learned my lesson. I've been bitten one too many times, especially dealing with Queen of Darkness. No, boo-boo. I do my work. I get the F out. Let's do lips of the day, shall we? I don't think it really matched with what I'm wearing, but then again, who cares? Because I don't wear the lipstick out in public. I just wear it for you guys. And that's it, because what's on my face all day? Y'all know. I'm sure you're wearing them. Mask. So this is a Sephora lipstick. Sephora. This is the shade, and the name of the shade is called Sweet Dreams. And this is Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams are made of these. Okay. That is the shade. And that is the shade. Kind of like a My Lips But Better in a Mauve-ish kind of way. Let us have fun. It is a glossy lipstick. It does have a shade, but it's basically a My Lips But Better. Yeah, it would look a lot better with a liner, of course, but needless to say, I've worn this before and probably with a liner. So if you want to take a look-see, the name of the shade again is Sweet Dreams by Sephora. It's a Sephora lipstick. There you go. And there you go. And that is it. People, do you see the dewy? I've been wearing it since yesterday. I am wearing this Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation. When I apply it on my face, it is borderline greasy, and it takes a while for it to sink into my skin. It's still very tacky. It's still very, yeah. It doesn't fully dry out, people. But I have to say, is it this cheek or is it this cheek? I'm breaking out on, there's something that's, oh, it's probably the mask. Because as soon as I took the mask out, nope, here it is. Here it is. I'm breaking out here a little bit. And I think, I'm praying to Jesus that's not the case, that it's this. But I have a feeling I put a little bit too much on my face, because there was a lot left on my palette and I had to rinse my palette off. So I put a little bit too much. I wore it yesterday and I don't think I broke out. But then again, it could be because I mixed it with this L'Oreal Luminous Serum Tint, as well as this Glow Boost Illuminating Moisturizer. So I've got all three on my face, which is giving me the look, giving me dew, giving me yes. Oh, boo boo. He just bopped me on my leg. Yes, I see you. I recognize you. I love when he gives me head bumps. It is the absolute best. And he head bumps me often just to let me know that he's there. So I'm using this and I'm mixing it with this and this. Okay. But this is the foundation for the week. This is the Wet n Wild Dewy. Do you see the word? Do you see the word there, Dewy? Honey, this one lives up to the dewiness. OMG. And my shade is Golden Almond, which actually I think is a little, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. This froze up big time. And I pray to Jesus, my mouth is still, what? It is, what is going on? What is going on with this video? I pray to Jesus that it's still going strong, that my lips are still going with the video. I pray to Jesus. All I wanted to say was, I think this shade is just a shade too dark. It's not as dark as the MAC Face and Body. It's not that dark. So I can work with it. I can sort of make it a little bit lighter. But yeah, the shade that I have is Golden Dark. Golden Almond, excuse me. Golden Almond. But the dewiness. What? Oh, this actually kind of lives up to the other dewy LA Girl Pro Coverage. Oh, I think that they're each other's competition. Well, LA Girl and Wet n Wild, are they the same company? I really don't know. I wouldn't be a damn bit surprised if they were. But I don't appreciate me breaking out over here. Where is it? Is it here? It's here. There it is. There's a bit of a little... It wasn't there this morning, you know, after I washed my face and everything. It's after I put the concoction together, I started to break out. Well, thank goodness it's just right here. And the mask covers it anyway, so I'm good. So that is that. With that, upon that, I am in love with the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation. I'm gassy as usual, people. I don't know what it is. When talking to you, I get gassy. I don't know if it's the time of day, time of evening, whatever. All I know is I'm sorry. I do apologize for me being all gassy. In any event, that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. I have told you everything that happened this morning. Alpha comes back tomorrow. We'll see if she's in spirits of wanting to brag about her days or whatever. I'm not going to ask. If she wants to spill, that's on her. But she must have known that Tuesday was going to be this kind of a Tuesday, because OMG, the phones. There was something that went out, like a flash email that went out to every single aide that works in the company. You want to talk about my phone lighting up like a Christmas tree? And all of them had, all the calls had to go to the HR department, and that's the other one. She's the only one back there. If it's not with, if Alpha's not back there, it's just only 2 people in that department. There used to be 4, but the last one, she's working from home, and the third one, she left the company. And Queen of Darkness doesn't look like she's going to be replacing that position anytime soon. Speaking of which, I don't know if I told you, a couple of weeks ago, I was supposed to have a new phone with a new system and with the extensions. She's never going to replace that part of the phone. As long as she can see that I can answer the phones, I just can't see if anybody's online to transfer calls. Because sometimes if I see somebody on the line, I'll let the caller know, I'm sorry, that person is on another line right now. Would you like to call back? Most of the time they say, okay, yeah. Now I don't have that other extension, that other part of the phone. That's the part of the phone that should be replaced. She's not going to replace it until she gets bombarded with all the calls, because she gets calls too. I can't see when you're on the line, so I'm just going to keep until you tell me that you are going to replace this piece. I'm just going to keep saying, oh, well, I can't, you know, seeing that I don't have the other piece of the phone, I can't really tell anymore who's on the phone. But apparently, even I have yet to say that to her, because I guess she doesn't feel the need to inconvenience anybody. It's when she gets inconvenienced that things start to move. With other people being inconvenienced, she couldn't give a rat's ass. So as long as I can continue to answer the calls and still transfer, that's all she cares about. So on that other piece of the phone where it's lit up and I can see the extension that's lit, I just have a sticky that says out of order. It's been out of order for almost a month. I'm not gonna say shit. Not my problem. I'm doing my work. I'm getting the work done. The calls are going through. Anyway, that seems to be it. That seems to be all. This is Lips of the Day. This is Dewiness of the Day. This is the foundation for the rest of the week. Okay, you know that, right? I'm just saying. I will be changing. I'll keep using this, my Glow Boost Illuminating Moisturizer, but I'll keep changing, you know, anything else that I want to mix with it. So this was Visible Lift for today. I think I used it yesterday too, but I'm not sure. But then again, I didn't really break out yesterday. I mean, it's just a little. I keep saying this side. It's this side. It's right here, right there. A little. It's a little bump, like a little pimple. As soon as I wash my face and cleanse it and moisturize, it'll be fine. But I will be changing this, and it's almost finished too. I'm using up my stuff, people. I am shopping my stash like nobody's business. I may buy an occasional, you know, something, but for the most part, I can honestly say I'm using up my stash. Using up my stash. And oh, by the way, this dewiness is actually peeking through, because I did powder it down, through my Translucide. I have Translucide like on my T-zone, and the dewiness poked itself right on through. Oh, me likey this foundation. Oh, me likey this foundation a lot. Okay, so I'm going to close up shop because I don't know what awaits this video when I see it again. Y'all will see it before me, most likely. And I apologize in advance if my mouth goes ahead of the video or behind the video. Okay, y'all saw the little glitch. And I certainly didn't want to redo the video again. So especially if it's 22 minutes long. Okay, I've got to go. This is Lips of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is another adventure day. Who knows? Who knows? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.